So you've learned to solve the white center and you're ready to learn how to solve all these centers. I've divided this video up into chapters, and each chapter is a different technique. So once you get to the solving portion, you can always jump back to get help on any technique that you need. But if this is your first time watching this video, I recommend watching it all the way through until you get to the part where we actually try to solve these centers. Not only do you have to solve each of these centers, but they have to be in the right order. They have to match the 3x3. It's easy to memorize this if you think about the Captain America shield. If you make sure the white's at the top, you gotta remember the white's at the top, and from left to right, you're looking at the cube, and it goes red, white, and blue. So the Captain America colors are the same colors as the American flag, red, white, and blue. From left to right, red, white, and blue. From there, you just remember the opposite colors. You got the hot colors, the cold colors, and then the daisy colors. That means opposite of red is orange, opposite of blue is going to be green, and then opposite of this white here on the bottom would be yellow. When you're solving the 4x4, you're going to use a technique called put it back where you found it. So like for instance, if I moved this right side up like that, I'm going to have to put this back where I found it by bringing it back down again. Otherwise, this blue center would be messed up. If I'm moving the left side, same thing. Eventually, I'm going to have to move it back, put it back where I found it. And even if you did that twice, let's say it went up twice, 1, 2, whatever I do, I'm eventually going to have to take this back where I found it by going 1, 2. So that will make more sense later, but just keep that in mind. On the first couple of steps of solving the 4x4, you only need to focus on the box centers. So ignore the edges, ignore the corners, and just focus on those centers. Okay, you'll find when you're trying to solve the 4x4 that when you try to make a side complete, you're going to ruin another side. For instance, let's just say I'm trying to move this white piece up here to the top of this. If I were to move it up, he did successfully move, but look, check it out. This blue side got ruined. So let's move this back again. And now the blue side is fine. How can we move this guy without ruining the blue side? Well, I call it riding the bus. So on the left side of the cube, let's just say this is a school bus. And then over to the right, there's another school bus. And we have to let him ride the school bus so he doesn't mess up this blue side. So which side is he on? He's in the left or the right? He's on the left side. So he's going to take this left school bus and he's going to drive it up 1. There we go. Now that he's up here, what do school buses do? They drop people off. So let's drop him off. Now he's safe on this right side. And now we put the side back where we found it. So let's go back where we were. Now look at that. He transported from here to here. And look, the blue side is just fine. So let's say we want to move him from here to here without messing up this side. We're going to do the right bus, move him up. And now that he's up here, what do buses do? They drop people off. So we're going to drop him off safe on the left side. On the right side, we put it back where we found it, like that. And now this side has not been affected. We move the white from here to here, and this side is the same. When you're solving a side, you can use what I call the snake to solve a side without messing up the other sides. So right now, just so you know, there's a green side here. We don't want to mess that up. And we're trying to solve the blue here. Now, you might think, oh, this is easy. I can make the blue side. I'll just turn this side over here like this. And then I will move this to here. Okay? Note the green side. If I do that, I made blue, but look, the green side is all ruined. So we solve this by doing the snake. It doesn't matter if the snake's on the left or the right, as long as it's lined up. So let's do one on the left. There we go. And we've got 2 on the left and 2 underneath it, also on the left, and that makes the snake. So let's move the snake forward. And then this piece of the snake, we're going to drop off as if the snake was riding the bus, kind of. So it's going to come over here where it's safe. And now that's safely dropped off, we're going to put the side back where we found it, which means we need to go backwards. Look at that. We made the blue center. And if you look at the green side, it is just fine. Here we have a completed yellow side, so keep an eye on that. And we have a piece of green, a green set here, and a green set there. So by using the snake, we should be able to make a green side without messing up this yellow. So again, it doesn't matter if it's on the snake's on the left or the right. Let's just make it on the right this time. So I'm going to move this over to the right side. And then on this piece, also to the right. So now the snake is lined up on the right side. Okay. And there's the completed yellow. All we have to do is let the snake move forward. Moves forward. Now we drop it off to where it's safe on that left side. The right side, which we moved earlier, we just put it back where we found it by doing this. And now the green side is complete. And look at that, the yellow side is just fine. Sometimes you're going to be in a situation where you have 3 of one color and you're missing that last one to complete that center. Well, where is it? It's right here. So how are we going to get this yellow in that spot? The yellow actually makes an arrow. So whatever 3 you have here, doesn't matter what color, it's going to make an arrow. In this case, it's pointing to the top left, if you imagine that as an arrow. So it's telling that other piece where to go. So it's saying, hey, you need to go to the top left. So look at the piece that's by himself. Where does he exist in this? He's on the bottom right. That's not the right spot. So let's take him to the top left. So now he's in the top left here. The arrow is pointing to the top left, and we're ready to solve this center part. Take this guy that's by himself and bring him up into the arrow. Now we've made a set. We're going to move that off to the side where it's safe. And then we're going to put this side back where we found it. Look at that. We made the yellow center. Here's another example of follow the arrow. Here we've got a white side almost done, but it's still missing a piece here. So if I needed to put this one in that spot, how would I do it? You just follow the arrow. So in fact, when you solved the white side in the first video, this would actually make it go faster. So which way is this pointing? This arrow is pointing top right. Let's look at this box. Where is this white existing? This is bottom left, so that's not right. We need him top right. Okay, so this piece is now top right of this box. This arrow is pointing to the top right, and now we can do the move. All we have to do is move him up into that arrow, move the set off to the side where it's safe, and then we put this side back where we found it, which is back toward us. And now the white side is done, and we haven't affected any other sides. When you're creating the centers for the 4x4, you're going to run into a situation where the colors are in the wrong spot. In fact, it'll probably make you solve faster if you just put them in the wrong spot, this is wherever it's convenient, and then swap them. So in this case, let's say we wanted to swap the red with the white. We can easily do that. So I'm going to start on the left side. I'm just going to move this side up like this. We're going to move it all over here. We're going to drop it off where it's safe. And we're going to make this side go back to where we found it. We're going to put it back where we found it, like so. Then we do the right side. Right goes up. We put it where it's safe on the side. And then this side goes, we put this back where we found it as well. And now we just switched red and white. And we did from left to right. You can do it the other way around as well, as long as you do both sides. So if we want to switch these back, just as easy. I start on the right side, take it up, and I'm going to move this over where it's safe. Then I'm going to put the side back to where I found it. Then I'm going to do the left side. Move that up. Move it over to where it's safe. Then I'm going to put the left side back where I found it. The red and white have now been switched. So I'm going to show you a technique I call leapfrogging. This first one is called the leapfrog snake. So if you don't know how to do the normal snake that I already showed you, go back and get good at that, and then I'll show you this. So here we have a yellow here, a yellow set. Then over here we have another yellow set, and I want to try to make this yellow, and I want this yellow to go up and be with this yellow without messing up this white. How can we do that? Well, we do the leapfrog snake. So it's the same thing as the snake, except there's now something in the middle there. So I've got it lined up. Both sides are on the left side, just like you would see the snake normally. This is the bottom of the snake. It goes all the way up to the head of the snake, which is right here. So on the left side, we're going to move it up. We're going to do this twice, though, since we're leapfrogging. 1, 2. Now this set here goes over to where it's safe on the side, the right side, and then we put the side back where we found it. Well, where did we find it? We found it 2 steps away. So we're going to go backwards, 1, 2. And now we're able to bring the yellow up past the white and to make the yellow center. Another example of the leapfrog snake, here we go. We've got orange here and we've got orange here. So what can we do to get these together? Let's line up on the right side. So the snake will be on the right. So the other half of the snake needs to be on the right. Okay. It doesn't matter. You can do left or right. It doesn't matter as long as they're lined up. So this is all lined up. This is the bottom of the snake. It goes up and this is his head. So we're going to do it twice since we're leapfrogging. So 1, 2, and then this piece of the set that we have here, let's move it over to where it's safe. Then we put the side back where we found it. So we go back to 1, 2, and now we were able to leap over the white side and complete the orange center. Now I'm going to show you how to do the leapfrog follow the arrow. If you don't know how to do the normal follow the arrow, go back and watch that first. So in this situation, we've got the red side. It's almost done. It's missing 1 for the red center, and that happens to be down here at the bottom. So we'd have to pass this completed side to get here. How do we do that? We do that through the leapfrogging. So we look at this side. Which way is the arrow pointing? It's pointing to the top right. So we make sure that this is in the top right, and it is. So this red's in the top right. This arrow is also in the top right. So now we can do the move. Because we're leapfrogging, we just do it twice. We move this one side twice. So we're going to move this toward the arrow 1, 2 times. Now that we've made a set, we pull it off to the side where it's safe, and then we put the side back where we found it. So we go 1, 2. Now we're able to move the red past this green and to make the red side. So here's another example. We've got the yellow side almost complete right here. It's just missing 1, and it just happens to be down here. So we're going to move it from here all the way up past this completed blue to here. All we have to do is look at this and say which way is the arrow pointing. In this case, it's pointing bottom right. And we can make this, we can change this. We can say, it's actually pointing top right. We can do that whatever we want, but it has to match. So it's pointing top right. This one is top right. So now they match. So since this is top right and this is top right, we can do the move. We take this one that's by itself and move it up toward that arrow. So let's do that. We have to do it 2 times because we're passing this one. This is a leapfrog. 1, 2, and now it's made a set. We move it off to the side where it's safe. We put this side back where we found it. 1, 2, and now we're able to make that yellow side. So this is the color swap leapfrog. So this is how we're switching colors, except we're doing it more than one side. So we're going to take this blue, we're going to pass this yellow and actually swap it with the white. So this white and the blue are going to be swapped using this color swap leapfrog. So it's the same way as the other one, except we just go twice, right? So we're going to start on the left side. This blue is going to go 1, 2, and then it's going to move off to the side where it's safe. And then we're going to put the side back where we found it. 1, 2. Then we do the right side. 1, 2. Put this back, put it where it's safe. And then this side we put back where we found it. 1, 2. And so now the blue has switched with the white. All right, let me show you that again. And let's start on the right side, just so you can see that you can do it from either side. So on the right side, we're going to take this one up. 1, 2. Then it's going to go over to where it's safe. Then we're going to put this side back where we found it by going back down. 1, 2. Then we do the left side. 1, 2. Put it over here where it's safe. And we put this back where we found it. 1, 2. So we have a completed white side, yellow's fine, and we have this blue side. Okay, so I call this the diagonal. If you're into this scenario where you have this diagonal, it can be a little confusing about what to do. So I've got, let's see, a green here. So what do I do with this green as it applies to this diagonal? All you have to do is just ignore one of them and only focus on one. So I'm gonna say, you know what? This is on the right side, this is on the left side. I might as well focus on this one and not this one. So ignore this one for now and just say this was here by itself. So I'm going to take this left one, bring it up. Now I've made a set, pull off the side where it's safe, and then put this side back where we found it, like that. And look, it's actually made the arrow. So we know what to do from here. This arrow is pointing to the bottom left. So this green needs to go to the bottom left, like so. And now we can move this piece up into the arrow. This goes off to the side where it's safe. And then we put this side back where we found it. And then we made the green side. So here we have another example of diagonals. We've got 2 white diagonals. What do we do? Well, let's find the white right here. Again, you just pick one. It doesn't matter which one. This time, let's pick the top one. So that's on the left. So I'm going to move this bottom white over here to the right side of this. I'm going to match it up from here. It's going to go from here to here, so it'll match up to this one. And that's fine. You can do it that way if you want. Move it off to the side where it's safe. Then we put this back where it was. Look at that. We've made the arrow. From there, we know what to do. Set the whites on the bottom. So we're going to do a leapfrog arrow. So this arrow is saying go to the top right of the box. That's fine. We'll just do that. Top right. This is now in the top right of that box. And now we can move it up toward that arrow twice. We're going to leapfrog this space here. So 1, 2. Now that it's a set, we're going to put it off to the side where it's safe. Now we're going to put this back where we found it. 1, 2. Now we have completed that white side. I've scrambled the cube. Now let's solve all the centers. Now, does it matter which color we do first? No, it doesn't. We're just going to pick a color that has the most. Like this has got a set already, so let's do the white. All right, let's do the white. Here we go. There's a white here, and there's a white here. So let's turn it this way. So let's combine these 2 whites. This white is in the top right of the box. So let's turn this white to the top left. So this one's in the top left, this one's in the top right. So we should be able to combine these boxes to put them next to each other. Let's do that. And then let's move this off to the side where it's safe. And then we put this side back where we found it. Now there's a chance we just did that for no reason because there's no other colors to protect, but it's a good habit. So here we've got a piece of the white here, a set here. Let's do the snake. So we're going to line these up, make the white snake. There's the tail, there's the head. It's going to slither away from us like that. Now that we have this set, move it off to the side where it's safe. And then we put the side back where we found it. There we go. Now we've made the white side. What do we do next? Let's just pick one that has a lot of color. We already have a set of orange. We can do that. Oh, actually we get 2 sets. So this is good. We can just set up the snake here for the orange. So we've got the head of the snake here. Here's the tail. We're going to move it up. This orange set we're going to put off to the side where it's safe, here on the left. And then this side, we put it back where we found it. And then we made the orange side. Let's do this green. It's already here. Where's the other greens? Okay, right here. Let's combine these two greens. So let's move this to the left. So this, in this box, this green is top left. This one's top right. So we want to put this one right next to it. Let's move the set off to the side where it's safe. And then this side, we're going to put it back where we found it. Okay, so now we have the green set there and a green set here. So we can do a snake, a leapfrog snake. So let's just put this off to one side. That snake's going to slither up here. There we go. That matches up. So now we just have to go up twice. 1, 2. Move it off to the side where it's safe. And then put it back where we found it. 1, 2. So now we completed the green side. We look for more. Who else? Let's see, there's blue. Okay, let's do blue. So we have a set here. We've got a blue piece here, a blue piece here. This is in the top left, and there is a blank spot, top left next to that blue. Let's take it up, move it off to the side where it's safe. Let me put this side back where we had it. And then here we can do the snake again. This is lined up, so the snake's gonna go forward, move it off to the side, and then we put it back where we found it. All right, so here we have the arrow, the red arrow. This red arrow is telling us to go bottom right. So where is, okay, here's the red that goes there. So now it's telling us to go top right, and this red is in the top right, so we're good. Now we're gonna move this up into the arrow, set the set off to the side where it's safe, and then we put this side back where we found it. Okay. Okay, so all the centers are done, but they're not in the right order. Let's check. So we put white up top, and it should be red, white, and blue. So let's find the blue. There it is. So let's swap these two. So we're gonna do a color swap. So I'm gonna start on the right side, go up once, and then put this off to the side where it's safe, and then put this side back where we found it. And then we do the other side as well. Take it up, move it off to the side where it's safe, and then move this side back where we had it. Okay, now let's double check our colors. White up top, red, white, and blue. That's correct. Now we do the opposite colors. Opposite of red is orange. So orange needs to be here. So let's switch that with the orange. Start on the right side. Going up, move it off to the side where it's safe. And then we put this side back where we found it. Then we do the left side. Move it up. Put the set over there where it's safe. And we put this side back where we had it. Now let's check again. White side up top, left to right, red, white, and blue. The red opposite is orange. That's correct. The blue opposite should be green. That's correct. The white opposite should be yellow. If you can go from a scrambled cube and get all these centers done, then go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel, and then click on Step C. But if you want another example solve, stick around. Let's solve all the centers. It really does not matter where you start. You don't even have to start with the white side. Just start with the side that has the most color. So I'm going to say here, we already have a white set, so we will start with white. So what do? Let's make another white set. Here is white. Where's the other white? Okay, so let's combine this white with this white here. How do we do that? Well, this is in the top left. There's a blank spot to the top right. So let's, actually this is in the top right. So we're good. So these can be combined like so. Now, I can tell this white's just fine over here, but to be on the safe side, you could always, put this to where it's safe off to the side and then put this back where we found it. But you really don't have to because we can see that the white is totally safe here. But from now on, we're going to have to do that as we build more and more of these centers. we really don't want to destroy the stuff that we've already created. So we've got these two white. How do we combine them? Well, we can do the snake. So I'm just going to put this on one of the sides. Let's just pick the left side. So this one needs to be lined up also to the left side. So that makes the snake. Remember, this is the tail of the snake. This is the head, and it's slithering away from us. So we're just going to do that. We're going to push it forward, pull this off to the side where it's safe, and then bring this one back. Now again, we really didn't have to do that, the snake, because there's no other colors that are interfering. We could have just, we could have just done this like that. But it's a good habit anyway, because although the first color doesn't matter, the rest of the colors do. All right, so what are we gonna do next? Here is the arrow, this is a yellow arrow. So we know how to do this. We find the yellow piece that goes with it, this guy right here. This is saying go to the bottom left, and this piece is in the bottom left, so we're good. So we're going to take this piece up into the arrow, move it off to the side where it's safe, and then we'll put this back where we found it. Now we've done with the yellow side. What color's next? Doesn't matter. Just trying to find a cluster that's already done, like a set, but no, I don't see any. So let's just do this. I see an orange here and orange here. There's an empty spot to the left here, so let's move this one to the left. So this is in the bottom left, and there's a blank spot in the bottom left here, so let's move that up. Move it here, move it off to the side where it's safe, then put this side back where we found it. All right. Now the other oranges. Orange here. There we go. So we have a blank spot to the left of this orange. So let's put this one to the left. So this orange is on the left, and there's a blank spot here next to this orange on the left. Let's combine them. Okay, that's a set. Let's move it off to the side where it's safe. And then we put this side back where we found it. All right, now let's combine these two oranges. Again, let's make the snake. So these oranges are lined up. What do? We take them forward, put this side off to where it's safe, then we put this back to where we found it, made the orange side. All right, what else is ready? Here's blues. Let's just do blue. So we can make a snake out of this. Right there and there. So this is a blue snake, and we're going to push that snake forward like this. We're going to move it off to the side where it's safe, and this side will go back where we found it. What's next? Okay, we've got a really weird pattern here. I don't think I've seen that before. So I'm just going to push this forward. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that. Let's just pick one. So I'm going to make this red line up with this red. So the free spot is to the right. So I'm going to make sure this is to the right. So now the intention is to put this in that spot there. So let's do it. Now it's made a set. I'm going to move it off to the side to where it's safe. I'm going to put this side back where I found it. And now we have that red arrow. The red arrow is pointing to the bottom left. So this one is in the bottom left. That's really handy. So we're going to bring it up, move it off to where it's safe, which is this side, and then put this side back where we found it. Okay, so now what do? We make sure that we're using those Captain America colors, red, white, and blue. So put the white on top. Oh, well, it already is. That's good. Red, white, and blue. Let's then do the opposite color. So opposite of red should be orange. This should be orange. Okay, right now it's yellow. Let's get orange here. So let's switch these two. We're going to do a color swap. I'm going to start from the right this time. So I'm going to go up, move it off to where it's safe, and put this back where I found it. Then I'm going to do the left side, take that up, Then I'm going to put this off to the side, and then put this back where I found it. Now we switched the orange and yellow. Now let's take a look at our pattern again. So we've got red, white, and blue. And then opposite of red is orange. Opposite of blue, it should be green, and it's not. So we have one more thing to switch here before we're done. So let's switch this. Let's go up like this. Move it off to the side. Put this back where we found it. And then we do the left side. Left side goes up. Move it off to the side. And then we move this back where we had it. So now we've got, with white on top, we've got red, white, and blue. Opposite of red is orange. Opposite of blue should be green. And opposite of white should be yellow. So we're finished. If you can go from a scrambled cube and get all these centers done, then go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel, and then click on Step C. The 4x4 cube has plenty of moves that are hard to memorize. You should use my 4x4 cheat sheet. It includes helpful diagrams, tips, and reminders. Even comes with a wallet-sized version too. Check the links in the description and get your 4x4 cheat sheet today. Thank you to those who give this video a like, and thanks to my patrons. Special thanks to the patrons that are on the awesome person level.